You raise gold in the end. Let whoever think whatever.
Joel knows because he's only just uploaded this, yeah. I've not even watched this yet, yeah.
I do it too.
To show the people
that you can't do this to everybody. You can't explain yourself to everybody. You just have to live.
I'm not fake. He's not fake.
False judgments about you that's
and
not true.
I'm not faking saying that.
Okay, they might think
I've not even looked at this video yet.
You have to let some of those things just slide, bro. You just have to let those things happen.
Not from. In fact, he just uploaded it now.
People only understand from their level
By the way,
of perception.
I
have to make one video on this channel, and someone might not like one thing I have to say. They could see me in a completely different light. I've been subscribers.
No one wants to buy me though. No one wants to spend one single penny of their cash. They'd rather keep it for themselves, isn't it? Or there's donations. Keep it for yourself, yeah. I mean, I'm not jealous by any means. If someone does their work, then they deserve donations. Yes? Some people donate just because they don't know any better. And these people who they donate to, they must know that. They must know people are stupid. Really stupid, yeah? They're just giving away their cash. They're the sluts, as in the people who receive their donations quite acceptably because they've done something. Good for you. Good for you. Good for fucking you. Good. Well done. What was I on now? I was on about something else, man. But yeah, Joel. Nice one, Joel.
Or you watch videos on real estate or whatever. It could be anything. And
he always speaks the
truth. All of a sudden they teach something or say something that you don't agree with or don't like.
I was going to say, Joel, change your jacket, man. You've been wearing that for fucking past week or something, haven't you?
Someone says or does.
Might be a nice jacket, I don't care. Don't care, really. Don't change your jacket.
You just have to let people think whatever the fuck they want.
You're right. But when it comes to the point when they influence other people, and all you get is like this perception of other people, of oneself or the other person. It's totally misconceived, misperception of what a person is. It's incredible how people's ignorance really does fuel the fact that they think they're so great. Because people don't even know, do they? They have no time in actually realising another person's skill. And this is what I do, being a singular person, a single entity. I haven't got much to compare and contrast with. I don't. Right? So I do appreciate and I do actually recognise people's skills, no matter what they do. Yeah? So, and I truly appreciate them, yes, I do. Not many other people do that. They see it as like a threat. But, yeah, that's them. Do you know why? Because they're weak and they're pathetic. I'm scared. Looking lesser than what they know fully well is better than them. This is what kind of pisses me off a little bit, yeah. People know fully well that they're not good enough yet. Will kick up a fuss and try their hardest to say to themselves and try and put into other people's heads that they're the best. There was no competition, remember, on my behalf. It's them who do the competition. Shit. Who think that, yeah? I more or certainly saw this reality as a collaboration or it was because, like I said, I don't have much to compare and contrast to. I told you again, people with brothers and sisters, they're the jealous ones. They're the ones who always be sneaky. They are. Yeah, they do. And they've got the cheek on them to say that only children are the sneaky ones. No, I don't think so. Because only children actually look to these people in wonder. Almost wishfulness, but gladfulness as well. I'm glad I don't have a brother or a sister. Fucking hell. Was I'm glad. Yeah, definitely so. But these people are the ones which are always trying to better. Like there's a competition. I don't see it as any competition. I never had. But I've been picked on by people who think that that's the case. Everyone is in competition. And that's it. Yes. I'm not sorry to say. But, you know, look. You know how much I'm worth? Do you know how much I'm worth? I'm not talking to anyone with brothers and sisters. Yes. Yes, skewered. Because unless they have a wise elder, brother or sister, a much wiser brother or sister, and actually can see this, then I think everything's a competition. And it's not like an excuse or I never ever saw it like this. But slowly but surely, well, yeah, kind of over time, yeah, a bit slowly, but definitely surely, began to recognise how people think. Most of them have siblings, yeah? And this is where the competition thing comes in. Or the comparisons, stuff like that. Now consider this, people who have not got a sibling, right? And or have not got much of a backtrack of any cousins or family. On loners, on their owners. Yeah? No one to talk to, really. No one to pour their heart out to. No one to explain their pains and worries to, because they're not there. Now, get this in your empathic minds. Yeah? Anyone out there? I'm one of them, yeah? I'm one of those people. Don't have much to compare and contrast to. Apart from what I did consider friends. I've got to say, one of my best friends, actually I got two, maybe three, but they haven't filled up my five fingers yet. But yeah, I've got to say, Chuggers, Justin, and someone else I'm not quite sure who they are, but Chuggers, Govinda Chugring and Justine. And I really have to scratch my chin like this to think of anyone else. That's how lonely I am. Don't worry about that though. Not saying it like that they get wrong as well. When I say I'm lonely or alone, I'm glad. Fucking glad, because it's a lot of them. It was less messy, and I know who one is. I know who one is. Okay? I don't need anyone else to tell me who I'm not or who they think that I am, because I know. That's where the MI1 comes in, yeah? You silly twats. I think I'm just trying to fucking show off a bit more than that, because I can do this a lot better than you, which I am doing. Like I said, anyone who has a problem, you do what I do then. Well, try it. For one moment, try it. Put a video on YouTube, putting yourself in a position where you're very vulnerable, and wait for about 24 hours. Notice the palpitations, the sweats, and the absolute excruciation of not knowing what's going to happen. That would do you head, wouldn't it? Think about it. And also think about this. 2 months' time, it would be 5 years I've been doing this. I was a veteran. I'm more of a veteran than that John ex-army. Veteran? What? How the fuck you're a veteran, John? Just went to fucking Iraq and just played around with some fucking boys. For a bit. Fucking cruise around some tanks or something. And that's it. You're a veteran. There's different levels of veterans, there must be. Because these fucks of that JX army, mega fuck, but no one's been bothered to look at that, have they? Or have they? Have they noticed how shit this is? How much ignorant people are? They did take their piss. They did mega take their piss, people. I know he's an American, yes. And I've nothing against any other American, but he kind of doesn't. Yeah, kind of. It's not good. You know, and I told people that anyway. The reason why I was going a bit mad at Americans, you know. This twat. But in fact, owes me some money. Because I paid for a little bit on his Patreon. Because of, he actually got me up to the level. You know, he said, you know, to get to this top level, you need to pay fucking a certain amount. I'll talk to you then. Did that, and then I got fucking banned. What does anyone? Scratch their chins. Or if you've got a fanny, scratch that. Why not? Or your ball sack. Don't be bothered, look at me.